What's up, man? So, doing a quick recording today. I want to add some video to this. My other programs are acting a little funny, so I'm going to use this one. So, like I said, today's November 26, 2020, 12:23 p.m. I'm on Hillside Avenue in Queens County, New York State. This is Malik, Rousseau, Francois. We in the United States of America, man. So let's talk a little today. I'm going to try to do a little bit of a wrap-up. I want to do another COVID video, a biotech report, because obviously you guys are fucking faking this shit. We're going to have to get better credentials. So look, main reason why I left the place I was at is psionics and radiation and mind control was so nasty I'd wake up that I couldn't remember certain things. They try to damage your RNA synapse, your body's ability to formulate memories and even recall them. They have like a laser they've used. It's just like specific psionic and radio frequency technology designed to damage your genetics because, you know, you can construct memories now with electrical impulses and chemical data, chemical signals from your neurons, and you can basically make it construct your body. So the point I'm making is that, you know, you guys are fucking faking so much fucking bullshit that hip-hop, professional sports, even a lot of entertainment, all these communities are fucking bankrupt. You guys pay for so much fake shit and chicanery that I really couldn't be around you guys honoring this level of insolvency. So we had to cancel a lot of fake shit. That's kind of what COVID is that it's a market bankruptcy. You're not going to talk about Cogentiva 10 years ago and then talk about COVID now. In the last 10 years, you guys didn't do shit but try to murder me several times. See what the fuck it is? That's a lesson there, all right? So we're going to put things in perspective. So you guys are militarizing sex cults. You're militarizing Scientology, which is just a large cult about time travel and biotech developers. You're monetizing a lot of illegal aerospace technology, everything from weapons to capsules that'll accelerate the dimensional acumen of time so you could go back and forth in time. They're monetizing illegal elections. You know, people are running for president just because they have felonies against career service members or researchers in the tech industry. You know, I've been at Gmail and Google since the fucking beginning. You guys didn't have a real story then, you ain't got one now. I actually sat around and watched you guys do everything from fake weddings to all your fucking mnemonics. You never had a reason to look at me in the face and tell the truth. And you're still claiming valid. So it's pretty pathetic at this point. I don't see how you guys got this far. But once again, we're back to this shit again. Nobody in this community has a real story, right? So I'm going to put into perspective a couple things. I wanted to talk about side pushing in mnemonics today because I walked into a deli today. I had enough just to buy $1 a coffee. I asked the guy next to me, hey, do you have 3/4? I might get a muffin. He had the audacity to say to me, man, I don't have money. I don't fuck with you, man. And then he talks about lotto. He goes, oh, I almost hit that number. I had a lotto number I almost hit. So let me put this in perspective, right? First he tells me he doesn't have 3/4. Then he says he's been playing lotto his whole life, right? So when I'm in New York, the New York lottery uses a lot of the large e-commerce bank accounts that Google and Microsoft got early on when I was a kid. In fact, I inherited Geffen, I inherited Epic Records, I inherited even MAC Cosmetics. I got all this fucking weird shit from Michael Jackson's band. I got stuff from everywhere. But as a college, you guys didn't really pay for shit. Right? I also had a robotics firm. I could use drones and satellites that my family invested in because we had a telecommunications company. We had everything from AT&T to a lot of the funds you see now. But what happened was is that, you know, technology has overpowered the value of money. And you guys are still standing around talking shit about information that doesn't make sense because you need to keep psychologically abusing people that you feel you want power over. So the point I'm making is this guy tells me he doesn't have 3/4 for me to get a muffin, but he's talking about winning the lotto out of a bank account that's stipulated from technology that we fucking make. You see what the hypocrisy here is? So he goes to talk shit about how I gotta win some numbers, I gotta win some lotto money. This guy's half drunk off his fucking ass, right? He has a beard in his hand, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But he turns around and tells me, yo, get out there and fucking hustle, go out and make some money. I didn't know how to tell him how fucking pissed I am. Everything you guys got as a crew is fucking stolen, right? What this COVID shit is about is that the paper economy is going to get left behind. The tech economy now is going to do the real math and the real solvency. You heard? So this guy's playing lotto with bank accounts from e-commerce shopping cart software that I couldn't even use in the 90s before I turned 18, right? That's what 9/11 was about, was trying to fucking kill me for the tech bubble. Stuff like PlayStation and the modem technology, firmware, operating systems, the graphics user interface trade. You guys don't like that shit, right? But that's what it is. You're not going to work using MAC OSX and MAC OSX Lion or Microsoft Windows 10 or Windows 10 Pro and even using Microsoft Office Suite and then claiming that you're earning your wages by using software that you fucking stole from my company. You see? Microsoft. Right? So you guys fucking played yourself. You're not getting on the train every day to go to Manhattan to use software that you stole from us. I'm sitting at Queens sleeping just fine and nice because I made art the night before. I'm just going to sleep for a couple hours in the morning, wake up in the early afternoon, take some weed, drink some water, take some CBD, eat a salad, and go right back to the grind again. So all y'all in the city are fucking liars. Y'all got stuck in a mnemonic loophole about your persistent extortion. You couldn't look at me in the face to a manager bum and tell the truth about what you're doing. So that's what this mnemonic is. Y'all side switching, talking out the side of your fucking necks. You heard that, all right? So we're going to get y'all a real story. So I want to address that first. They're pandering to psychological abuse of the last day. They see me, they say, stay broke, stay dumb, stay stupid, play bitch. Keep your debit low, keep your IQ low, and just humble yourself and don't ever have any sense of self-respect or dignity. Meanwhile, y'all paying my fucking kids to shoot at me from Hastings, you see? That's why they made a rape call and called it a daycare. Y'all motherfuckers will be the last. I swear to God, that's disgusting. My own daughters and sons don't know me. I hope you guys are not struggling too much. They did some evil shit to you, and they did it to me as well. And then they claim that it was part of a anti-terrorist hysteria campaign. Motherfucker, I'm born in Brooklyn, man. All right? New York is done. Y'all fucked up miserably. It's disgusting at this point. So, a message to my sons and daughters, my progeny, y'all sacred to me. I'm sorry. I know you're going through a lot. Don't let them convince you that you got to say sick or hurt for anybody. Like I said, go to the top of my Twitter page. Click on the pinned tweet. You'll see a graph there, and I added 5 links. I had 4 before. I have a 5th one now for colloidal silver. Get all 5 of those supplements. Eat every day. Use those every day. Every 36 hours, you should have those in your regimen, right? Focus on herbs, fruits, and grain, no processed foods. Those 5 supplements alone will rebuild most of your metabolic and nutrition needs. You won't be sick at all. You'll be feeling amazing. So don't let them keep you sick and tell you that we got to put you on cheap health insurance and have you sit in the back of the fucking class while their favorite little white patronage sits in the front and counts large amounts of money from real estate extortion. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing, all right? Return back to solvent, all right? You're not building a global catastrophe about a race war that's really in your fucking minds. You need Central Asia. You need the resources of Central Asiatics to build a global economy. You're not fucking with us? Then stay your ass where the fuck you at and build that gear for your herd and insolvency. We got to advance. Right? We got to advance as Asiatics. So, like I said, man, they're gonna abuse you psychologically to the last day. They ain't got a fucking story then. They ain't got a fucking story now. We're gonna tell the truth about our ancestors. The Omaya, the Yoruba, the Kemites from Egypt, right? The Moors from all over Africa, right? All of us. You got to learn about your real tribal ancestral names. Don't go to class and have them talking shit about your ancestors. We got to solve where the fuck we found them, you heard? They play favoritism for their politicians. If you play bitch and you sell out, you're going to end up in the front, right? And they want you to buy into a lot of dirt and dirty-ass shit, too. They want you to live real foul and nasty. So you have a lot to sell and a lot to buy. Politics and everything you see at the front-facing end of media is all fake fucking shit. You want to hear the real? I'll tell you anytime you see me. I'll tell you anytime you see me. I'll serve it to you direct. You don't have to have anyone lie for you or anyone else. You need to connect causally to the condition, the intelligence, and the migration of your ancestors. That's the only story they have for you. Everyone else is looking to demonize you to the last day. They don't have a story about love and solvency for you. They want to see you suffer, right? Because they're hurting inside. They cannot buy into our genetics without love and consent. But they need to rape us and perform human trafficking and organ trafficking to keep us dumb and stupid so they can mine us for that gear for they hurt until it keeps us sick, right? So too many people dying from curable disease and a lot of maelstrom in terms of crime and all types of chicanery and technology. We're not fucking with that shit. Connect causally to the best epithets, lessons, and goals and outcomes of your ancestors. We've been traveling the world for thousands of years, millions of years, building our temples and stipulating our culture. They've been waging a war with us every fucking day. They're hurting so damn bad inside they can't put it down. So y'all stay where the fuck you at, all right? We want to remain solvent. We want to take care of our tribe. That's what this COVID shit is. We were finally leaving that paper economy behind. You didn't have a fucking story then, you ain't got one now. It ain't nice. But we're going to make it right, all right? So look, wherever you at in life, you need a real story. We can't keep you sick out of money, right? That's what we try to do for this biotech, this COVID austerity program. We wanted to make sure all the food that we buy is integrated into the farms that we bought as a collective. America should all make sure we put money down to buy our agricultural needs together. Everything you see in the supermarket is part of a closed group of family businesses that don't want people to starve. So they'll crash the market and keep y'all stuck and stupid. That's fine, fuck them, but we got to fix this shit, all right? Visa and MasterCard are even worse. So, look, I'm going to contact a couple of people because I've been working at Aventador and Lamborghini since, 1996, really 92. I never got paid for that company. I never even drove my own cars. So, see where the fuck you at. Y'all fever hurts to the last day. We got to make things right, all right? I'm moving down to electric cars. Go check out Pin and Farina. We make one-off customs and high-end electric vehicles. These are beautiful. That's a Ferrari company that migrated into hybrids and then into electric. So we don't want to hear y'all talking shit, all right? Most American auto manufacturers are done for. You'll never pay for nothing. And you're brought around a lot of violence. Ford, Chevy. I mean, Chevy's basically peddling the CA. You guys didn't pay for the ZR1. You didn't pay for the Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger in 2015. You're not paying for shit now. So don't grasp about everything being fucking stolen, all right? put your name on it to a man and to a bum. We got to shake hands. We got to have real contracts. I can't just go steal a building. The cops will show up to shoot me in the fucking head, right? And then say this guy's a fucking homeless hobo taking houses. That's not how this shit works. Y'all been spying on me my whole life. My biotech's so powerful that it emits a signal. You see? So I don't need y'all talking shit. You even know where the fuck I am. In fact, you plan your little encounters. So wake the fuck up. We're going to start doing real math and counting business and solvency. All right? So, you know, it ain't nice today. I got to talk about a couple things. So that was the main one. Side switching. You guys peddle that psychological abuse to the last day. Always seeing me and demonizing me the last fucking day. You didn't pay for any of the hit beats I made at Hot 97 or Power 105. And you're still talking shit to the last one. I got rappers that rather kill themselves than kill me. They never count money. You see? So you guys are not solvent as a collective. You are not solvent. You cannot do business. Don't even blame it. I can't even ask the urban community in New York City, the black and African diaspora, to blame it on the quote-unquote corporate. You know, all you are in this shit together. You're all paying each other with insider bribes. You all got money from nothing, right? So we're going to fix this shit to the last. So that's what I'm saying to the whole hip-hop culture. Y'all should have come correct with real money and ducats. I just kept working because I knew in the end you guys weren't going to be able to make this shit solvent, right? So my fucking resume and the tracks I produced blew your fucking egos and your fucking small stash of bankruptcy notes out of the fucking ocean. We don't need that fake shit, all right? You should have been somewhere honoring real intelligence, real consent, real love. That's why they pay for people that are energetically insolvent. They have reproduction problems. They have health problems. They have evil egos, and they're just gluttonous and megalomaniacal fucking bigots. You'll never have a reason to be anywhere honoring consent. Those are the people that they want on TV ruling the media. People that are honest and sincere and decent, they don't want them around. So y'all fucked up real bad. That's why I can't be nice to y'all. I had about gunshot wounds as a kid. I couldn't make it to my 3rd or 6th birthday. I was working at Nintendo at age 3 with my brother. I barely survived. They came at all of us with weapons. You see? So if we don't have better technology than the lies y'all selling, then you can see where the fuck you at. Because we gotta upgrade. We gotta take care of our family to a man and to a brum, and y'all not the ones. All right? So we're going to keep it moving, all right? These transsexual cults are disgusting. You guys got yourself lost in all this complex surgery. You're mutilating your own bodies, and then you're blaming it on everyone else that you don't have love. No. Love is a natural condition, all right? Everything you're doing now, we've seen before, right? Genetic engineering, high-end weaponry, wars for interplanetary commerce and traffic and movement, language barriers, linguistics, key codes, all these things. What if I told you as a species we've had advanced technology before? We did all this shit, right? We broke our own economy from insolvency and too much lying and fake shit, and now we got to go do it again. Technology's been around. It just depends on what aspect of metallurgy, metaphysics that you want to use to save yourself, right? And metaphysics is just very, very, very advanced science. It's science outside of the normal realm of the observable world. Everything else you guys lie about is broken, fucked up shit, all right? Stop using tricks. Honor your real self. A real name in the town you're from and the job you do is enough. All right? Biotech is just personal computing. Don't get lost in this Heaven's Gate cult about all these evil aliens. No, fuck that shit. It's just satellites. That's it. It's just an exoplanet, a planetoid, a satellite, or whatever you want to call it. Otherwise, it's just a planet or an asteroid. It's inanimate, or it's just rock, right? That's what's happening out in space. So start to learn to be intelligent about what's going on. You don't even need to be that thirsty or that feisty. You guys are lost in this banquet power of saying I move around in satellites, I get wherever the fuck I want to go. I can leave this jurisdiction and rape, rob, and pilfer if I want. That's where you guys get fucked up, right? You have to be somewhere honoring your truest love. I talked about this. That's mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. Don't overcomplicate things. Right? Read Herman Hesse's book, Siddhartha. Remember, that's about honoring natural relationships. Don't beware too much cleverness. You're going to get yourself lost in a loophole where you're going to abuse money to change yourself and the way you look and the world around you. All you need to do is honor the real love inside of you. And you'll see that people that were looking for that will match it. And all the fake fucking shit just falls aside gradually. You see? That's the lesson there, all right? So, this transsexual shit is disgusting. Y'all basically paying for weapons to modulate your bodies. You can't really be anywhere accepting love because you can't ever tell a real story about what you are, right? Just honor what you really are, but instead you're paying for all the secondary fake shit. So don't even bother. Don't even bother. Just be somewhere being a real version of yourself. You know, you may not have everything you want. I don't consider myself the most attractive man in history. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to be my best with what I have now. I practice my physical fitness, my nutrition. I take care of everything else. And as your body grows in the natural methods, you're going to find your overall aura of the things you want to protect improve. You see? So that's the main lesson there. So like I said, it's November 26th. I want to tell you guys, I was at the same fucking bankrupt ass Village Mall property where I was at, and you know, we're talking shit the whole fucking time. I walked into the management office. This woman, Carmen Escobar, the one I told you about, was there claiming I can't tell you if there's an apartment for rent. I mean, I found out the apartment I was living in, while I was living there, the mortgage got transferred to another company. I'm trying to investigate that company. I can't get any real names out of it, right? Ditech, right? So I got to follow that to lead to the end. I want to make sure where I was living was not a fucking political holding trap, just to make sure they kept me sick and broken, because I dealt with a lot of violence in that building. I never had a respectable check for the work I was making every day. In fact, I was publishing content on YouTube. I could see it from my laptop, but I couldn't get a bank anywhere in that community to respect mine, all right? Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition gets updates several times a week sometimes. And we publish DLC, downloadable costumes and different characters, stages, everything. We've done that several times. I work at Capcom my whole life almost, right? So now you guys are trying to lure me back into places. Don't tell me I'm the president of PS. I never got my first check from PS1. PSX, really. That was 1995. There's no money there, right? Xbox Series X, never got a check from that either. At least that's an American company that we started right here at Microsoft. So if you guys are not counting money, we're going to have to fix this shit with the suddenness. You heard? So that's a lesson there, all right? I know you love these industries, experimental art, advanced technologies, advanced graphics. You guys want to move into AR and 4K and even 4D now. I can't fuck with y'all. I'm sorry. You're not paying enough. And it's a lot more work to do that work. It's really, like I said before, it's 30% more work in terms of the graphics quality and the density of the resolution. So, and I have to paint some of my work from scratch. I have to conceptually theorize it with elegance and grace and skill. So you're not running up a score on me and telling me I got to stay broke, right? Same thing with iPhone. I work on every phone company at Google. I just stay out of Apple because I dealt with too much violence at Apple and too much fake fucking shit. All the money you guys had, you could have just walked up to a man to a bum and given me $100 grand and see what your economy is worth. So you basically propped up a $40 trillion economy on the fact that if one biotech developer leaves and stops fucking with y'all, you will not have work. Grow the fuck up. I gotta take care of my family, you heard? So we're winding this shit down to the last day, alright? I saw Joe Biden holding a canine and taking a picture with it. That's about Scooby-Doo, you heard? Claiming he needs to keep a fucking dog on a leash so he can make money off of animators and designers. Y'all fucked up to the last. I'm telling it to you myself, alright? Alright? I'm not F2 jet, I'm not F7 jet, I'm not F117 jet, right? I can be all those things and not. But I'm a man, not a machine, you heard? So stop using biotech developers to manipulate drones and fire weapons. We don't fuck with y'all. If you had any dignity in psychology and linguistics, you'd be connecting to healthy emotions, not wars all the time. Alright, so it's still Reading Rainbow, it's still Alphabet Corp, it's still a Rosetta Stone. Psychology and linguistics all the time. When you get down to the bottom of that little mew, that little bucket for your hurt and your pride, you're going to realize all you want to do is hurt others and stop from confronting your own shame and guilt. That's what Buddhism is about. Deep down and resolve yourself. The battle won within yourself is greater than 1,000 lives conquered. All right? That's what you want. You want to accept what you really are. Instead of paying for surgery and drugs and all the fucking lies that you want to reinforce, stop that shit. Connect causally to the real methods of nature. That's what is divine and succinct and plain, plural, and true. All right? These are primordial lessons. You cannot use science to warp your reality. We have to evolve rhythmically and gradually over time. If you're not doing that, then just, focus on natural methods. Don't have such an emergency ego of overpowered emotions in your own selfish bankruptcy. Grow the fuck up, right? Grow the fuck up. If you have lies to sell and lies to buy, you're not going to make it. Because at some point in life, everything you do has to be succinct and it has to fit in with other outcomes and other events. So you guys got so skillful at lying, none of you have a real fucking story. My friends are so small because I know you guys are already felons. I knew a guy that was basically selling my sperm to Kim Kardashian on the West Coast and selling day rape drugs for her. I basically beat the shit out of the guy. I stole a Gatorade bottle he had with GHB, and I tried to report him to the police. I found a security guard. I'm like, yo, please call the cops. This is in the 90s before cell phones. And said he betrayed me. He called the cops, and they basically tried to shoot me there and kill me. So that's my first lesson with 911. Don't fuck with 5-0, all right? You're not the ones. So we're going to learn you right. You could have done better, but you kept seeing me, and you kept lying every fucking time. Like I said, it was Iron Man 2 10 years ago. You could have bought me 100 stacks of cash for my fucking money. So don't claim that the banking system is broken. Y'all get checks every week. Recognize. So that's it, man. I don't want to hear about law enforcement. You guys claim you're demigods, politicians claim you're demigods. You guys run for office now because you have several felonies or shootouts you started over things like the animation industry or large bank accounts. You're not really counting respect, all right? The Federal Reserve is such that when they mint money, you can use it. They wanted to create a little cycle where they figured out how much money Americans really make. They calculate your income based on your taxes and your real projections of where your finances are. They make a bubble in the economy of how much it takes to pay all of you. The rest of the money, they overproduce. They give it to large banks. They funnel it right back into large government war chests or bankruptcy bank accounts or money they want to steal right back from you guys. You guys never really get out of broke. So we got to do the real math. We're not waiting for the Federal Reserve to be this amorphous agency always talking shit, right? Those 2017 $1 bills didn't amount to shit. Steven Mnuchin didn't do nothing. I got a slice of pizza, that's it. You can't build a whole reform platform on the fact that Microsoft and Google don't pay their best developers. You guys fucked up, all right? So if we're going to see what it is, we're going to make things right. I can't have you faking shit and talking shit all the time. I got to make sure things get better, right? Not just for me, but my whole family. So you guys got to make sense of what you're saying and what you're doing, all right? That's the lesson there. We got to make sure people actually have real work and real value. Otherwise, biotech, robotics, clean energy, and direct resources extraction, getting everything from metals to nutrition to food right out of the ground, we don't really fucking need y'all with your bankruptcy notes, right? I'm just going to ask you for $1 for coffee, and that's it. To make sure you know what you're doing, all right? I'm missing trillions of dollars just of my own personal money. I'm not even talking about international gold and global currency trading and Bitcoin, all right? I don't rule Bitcoin. We all share it together. But you need to know that we're actually consenting to things. We're not waiting for the market, like the Federal Reserve, to print money and then tell you guys that we're just going to take it back. Because really it is their money, but it still has value. As long as you don't surrender, you can use it for other things. That's the main secret of the Federal Reserve. If they can take money away from your bank account or anywhere else, they'll do it. That's why the central banks you can see around us now, they're career liars. They actually engineer the economy to build itself and then to break. You see? So that's all it is, man. All I get for Google and Microsoft is, a paralysis nerve spray to my wrist or my neck, some celebrity fucking ass hussy to suck my dick, and that's me to walk away without any memory of it with $40 in my pocket. You see, that's what this economic insolvency is. And you pay your celebrities and career politicians to do this shit. So you guys need to grow the fuck up, all right? I got to hold a solid for mine to a man to a brum, all right? Like I said, it was all about proper property management. Don't sit around looking stuck and stupid, all right? I got to have a place to live. I got to take care of my sons and daughters, all right? So you guys basically violated me, and you try to turn around and do the same thing to my progeny and my children. So y'all fucked up real bad for that, all right? Bless the mothers and fathers and the sons and daughters. Remember, the Ankh from ancient Egypt is simply man and woman unified through nature. We don't need fake shit. All right? Biotech is nothing that controversial. It's just metal conduction. In fact, there's so little of it that you don't even really need to call someone anything other than a human being. In fact, most of you eat enough natural metallics in your food organically that you could factor that into biotech. But just be ready to understand that the best systems have a lot of high conduction, and then we can connect it to software and manipulate programs to produce all types of complex art and science, right? I just have to train my senses to work rhythmically with technology on the cloud. That's all it is, all right? So don't make it that complicated. Biotech is metal conduction. The crafts that you see in outer space, those are satellites. That's it. Don't get too overwhelmed and thinking that, there's someone trying to feast on you with their evils. No, that's what this heaven's gate called shit is. You guys are a threshold and you're insane. Not insane, excuse me, you're obsessed, right? Insanity is not something you joke at. We have to heal mental health. We have to make sure people get better. So don't look at someone and call them crazy and leave them sick to squander. Try to offer them help, especially see if they're asking for help too. Try to offer them the right solutions, you see? So we're not taking it for none of y'all. I never actually got married. I don't even have a girlfriend. I haven't had a real woman I slept with intimately in the last 10 to 12 years. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I know some of y'all are trying to abuse these for my kids, though, and you're trying to put them back in the church. So we're not accepting these fake fucking ceremonies. Y'all know what you're doing, all right? You're not making rape cults about torturing biotech developers. And by the way, like I said in the last videos, the satellite companies that we use, they follow us around in our genetics, and they reincarnate us. They cycle with our karma, you see? And they're nearly indestructible. So I don't need to go faking for none of y'all, but that's the reason why you guys want organ trafficking and human trafficking. You want to see if you can use my children or my genetics to summon the same connections. You see how that works? So you guys are going to grow the fuck up. That's why we don't even need to build new tech. We use the same old ones that we've had as mobiles in Africa for hundreds of years, even thousands of years. So don't call it a little Sputnik satellite. That's not what it is. That's what some of these old NASA professors used to tell me in high school and college. Oh, we gave you Sputnik. Don't call it Sputnik, man. Don't make me look stupid. All right, we have the best technology. We have the best technology. Everything from Hubble and everything else. All right. So we're gonna blow the fucking doors off this shit. I got a lot more work to do, but I gotta get paid. I contacted Wells Fargo on Twitter. I even emailed them because they shot me at a bank a couple years ago. They wouldn't let me make a deposit or withdrawal. Then Experian told me, make sure you know what you're doing. You need to keep track of your record at Microsoft. You've done everything from Doom to a lot of the best experimental video games and graphics. There's really no reason for them to keep you broke. You got to figure out what they're doing. So instead of making sure they got me paid, they arrested me, brought me to that bank headquarters, and tried to fucking shoot me there, the Wells Fargo in Midtown. So y'all fucked up. You're going to see what it is real good, all right? I don't want to see y'all motherfuckers ever again. I got to count cash hand over fist and keep my career going. That's it. So like I said, I was Breslin, I was Boo You, I was one of the legendary animators at Disney and Pixar. All I got for was high levels of violence. So, what it is, it's a bankruptcy protocol. You want to see if you could get a biotech developer to over fucking work his ass. When you're done, you try to kill us. Right? Kidnap my children and rape them and get them to do it again. Give them biotech and do it again, you see? That's just not going to work. Even AI, the most powerful robotics in the universe, know that the world is lived by the living. And humans need to be somewhere taking care of their family at the end of the day. So don't fucking try selling your lies all the time, right? These tricks are predictable, you understand? So we're going to cancel all this fake shit. We got to move rhythmically to levels of better love and more intelligence, right? So last thing I want to tell you guys, don't let the Federal Reserve cut you short. They'll figure out how much money you guys make. They'll allocate that just to the large corporations when they feel like you guys are disobedient. They'll cut funding and even shut those large corporations down, or they'll buy them and close them. So now you guys can barely make enough to get by. So the lie here is don't invest with money, invest with your attention span. Make sure you have the methods to take care of yourself and your family. But if I'm not driving a Lamborghini Aventador, y'all fucked up, right? In fact, they're even better cars. So we're going to make sure that the right ones come around, that we make sure we back the value of the things we make. Go to Factory 5 Racing, buy the Barrett Jackson Special Edition Ride Rod Black Truck. That's a dope-ass truck, about 30 stacks, 30 Gs. You can get that one. Dope as fuck, all right? We're going to focus on electric engines at Pininfarina, make sure everything in the economy is well-rounded, that we have the best methods, and that we have the best human rights, the best environmentalism, and that life gets better all around, right? We're going to analyze our personhood, because I know for a fact, you guys, some of these men and women are committing to organ trafficking. I have relatives, they never had a real name on a piece of paper consistently their whole life. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. And they come around bringing lots of violence and lots of sex abuse, and even mind control and paralysis nurse spray. So you guys need to grow the fuck up. It's everything from GHB to all the lies you sell. They just want the best, most effective technology for abusing biotech directors. So I'm a legendary director. I got mad fucking film credits. Yeah? In fact, the only one who used me outright for a lot of films, you see? I use biotech storyboarding, everything from drones to complex paintings for art. I even do computer graphics and development. So you guys are gonna have to get a better story. I even write scripts also. I do the whole shit. So make sure you know what you're doing and where you're at, alright? So this video is short today. We gotta honor consent. You can't use any type of method, money, abuse, anything else to get it. So make sure that you plead to a man to a brum and you get out of this lost caddis that people that I can't control I have to demonize and to rule. No. For this, you have to meet us on our level and talk to us about outcomes you want us to share with you. That's what it is, alright? So that's it, man. I kept this video relatively short, 26 minutes. I'm going to add an image to it, and that's it. November 26, 2020. I'm in Queens County. I'm in Jamaica, Queens. Hillside Avenue. New York State. United States of America. Americua. Omaya. Yoruba. Amexem. The true and divine name of Africa. We working all the time, man. That's it. Your name, Malik Rousseau Francois, never changed in my whole life. 36 years old. Born in Brooklyn Interfaith Hospital. To Dominique Noisy and Marc Rousseau Francois. I told the same story my whole life. Never need to change it for none of y'all, alright? We're going to make things happen. We're going to make things work. We're going to cancel all the fake fucking shit. Stop associating my reputation and start doing real work. I put in hours in the grind. Check out my Twitter. @ Malik Francois _ @ MALIKFRANCOIS _ Check out the pin tweet on top. That's what you want. Get those 5 supplements, and now we're going to start working, all right? So I want to resolve things with a couple banks. I got to secure my real estate. I got to be ready to travel. I got to take care of my family and get rid of the fake fucking shit. But we're going to leave this Scientology biotech cult behind. We know that time travel affects markets. We got to be nowhere else taking it from me and nobody else. We know the Truman Show is really about isolating biotech developers, keeping them sick and broken in small fucking hurt pockets. Y'all keep trying that shit, but you know what the fuck it costs you, all right? That's it, man. We out. M. Francois. All right? Drone. Duck it.